Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces November 9, 2024. With today's Venus-Uranus transit, there could be a disconnect or some restlessness stirring. There can be a strong desire to spend on clothes, things, entertainment, or anything that makes you feel comfortable, secure, and pampered. Of course, it's essential to consider the future if you do, as comfort in the present may not be worth a longer-term feeling of insecurity or worry over resources. Try to immerse yourself in things that you love doing rather than depend on things going as planned. While these days are good for relationships and personal magnetism, today, you may be feeling a little out of step, particularly if you are waiting or relying on others. Try not to dwell on feelings of being ignored. As the moon opposes Mars, pay particular attention to anger that surfaces suddenly and seemingly from nowhere, as Mars in your solar house can pull up all sorts of buried resentments, and you can learn a lot from them. A significant period within the Mercury retrograde cycle is upon you. Just like the currents of the ocean whirl amidst the deep, you understand the way that the universe is always cosmically directing and redirecting you. Right now, you are in a period known as the pre-shadow when our cosmic messenger is starting to chug forward a little bit more slowly, knowing his backward slumber is approaching once again. The pre-shadow isn't a curse, it's actually a blessing in disguise. Use this time to get clear on communication and connection, especially in regards to your relationships. Financial errors are bound to happen. Try to get ahead because the pre-shadow period for the next Mercury retrograde will begin today. You should use this period to plan for financial mishaps. Set a budget, watch your bank accounts, and keep track of your credit cards. Being cautious could help you maintain some stability and security when the retrograde comes. For now, you may want to retreat and reflect on how you can handle the financial stressors of this retrograde. It might be best to detach from worrying about the future once the moon enters Aquarius later today. It's time to get down and stretch. If you have any physical or emotional ailments, I recommend you take yourself to the floor and stretch out your spine. It is certain to help. Remember, your imaginary lion's tail is attached to your spine. Any feelings of being bottled up, emotionally or physically, will dissipate with a good long stretch or a visit to your local yoga establishment. Remember to always drink a lot of water after you stretch out your spine. It increases flexibility. Expect another slower, less productive day today. It's a day, and the energy of this is reflective and intuitive, rather than logical and active. Consider using this added sense of instinct to your advantage. If something has felt a little off, take another look today, as you may be able to put your finger on what it is that isn't sitting right. Incorporating your inner voice with your sharp mind is a goal worth pursuing, as you come to any table far more prepared. And be sure to trust those instincts, they're usually right. Whether it was the moon's departure from your income sector yesterday or having it in your communication sector today, these might be ordinary monthly visits, but the timing is making this a lot more significant. The moon has not only left you with a better sense of where the money is, just as Venus is working to make her final days in your income sector as successful as possible, but as things are starting to move across the work, and career fronts. The moon has moved on, with its last visit to your communication sector before Pluto leaves, offering a chance to work with the planet of change and transformation to improve communication. While the moon is making its ordinary monthly visit to your communication sector and something that every 4 weeks will make it easier to give your emotional responses a voice, it is the timing that makes this significant. As the last visit before Pluto leaves and before Venus, the planet of love, returns next week, is a chance to get the ball rolling. This is already having a positive impact on the relationship front, and even more so by tomorrow. Our eyes in the sky. Work may bring some unexpected hurdles, as if your progress has hit a pause. Instead of feeling discouraged, think of these pauses as invitations to look at your tasks with fresh eyes. They're temporary moments that allow you to rethink your approach, get creative, and build resilience. In fact, these challenges can become opportunities to grow stronger in your work. In your personal life, you might feel a similar lull, like your connections have grown a bit predictable or lack spark. This is a wonderful time to shake things up. Plan something out of the ordinary, a spontaneous dinner, a new activity, or even a deep conversation. Sometimes, it's these small changes that can reignite a spark and give us a fresh perspective on our relationships. Have you ever noticed how one simple outing or unexpected chat can brighten your entire week? Feel free to share a time when a small gesture or change made a big impact. It's always inspiring to see how little moments can be so transformative. During this phase, doubts may surface, bringing unexpected questions or complications. But remember, these moments of hesitation are chances to gain valuable insights, helping you understand where you need a little more clarity or confidence. You may find yourself feeling more energized, but perhaps scattered or unfocused. Try to channel this energy wisely and avoid any situations that could create tension or miscommunication. Recognition for your efforts is on the horizon, but remember that collaboration and respect are what turn fleeting successes into lasting ones. Have you ever noticed how working together can make you feel even more accomplished? Today can serve as a gentle reminder that sometimes the best victories are the ones shared with others, especially when mutual support is in place. You may also feel a spark of curiosity and a longing to break free from the usual routine. This is a great time to indulge your adventurous side. If you feel the urge to travel or explore, even if it's just a quick day trip, go for it. Sometimes, an unplanned journey can be exactly what you need to recharge and tap into your creative side. Don't be shy about meeting new people, sharing stories, or simply basking in the beauty of a scenic view. These moments often create unique, unforgettable memories and can even lead to friendships that last a lifetime. Think about a time you took a leap of faith, whether it was going somewhere new or signing up for that hobby class. Today could be your next chance to step out of your comfort zone. A bit of courage can go a long way, inspiring us in ways we never anticipated. The energy of this phase also invites you to balance work and self-care. If you've been pushing yourself at work or in your personal projects, remember to give yourself permission to unwind. Distressing is essential for keeping your energy focused and steady. Take some time for activities that bring you joy, whether it's a beloved hobby, a good workout, or just relaxing with a book. This will not only recharge your spirits but also help you feel more centered on your goals. If you've experienced the effects of a good rest, you know how powerful it can be. How do you like to unwind after a long week? Sharing your favorite self-care tips can inspire others to find new ways to relax and recharge. Financially, you might feel a small pull to reward yourself. After all, you've been working hard. Just keep an eye on your spending and ask yourself how much satisfaction you'll get from each purchase. Investing in something meaningful, whether it's a thoughtful gift for yourself or an experienza, is totally okay if it aligns with your values and budget. Treating yourself doesn't have to be extravagant to feel rewarding. Sometimes, a small indulgence can make a world of difference in brightening your week. Have you ever treated yourself to something special that lifted your spirits? Today's energy invites you to reflect on these little joys and take stock of your spending habits. As long as your finances are in order, go ahead and savor the fruits of your labor. As we move through this pre-shadow phase, remember that every small challenge, every pause, is simply setting you up for a season of growth and transformation. These moments are here to help you tune into what really matters and prepare for the weeks ahead.